Well, hi, it's Big D Vinyl here on 2012 again, and now I've got a little, and I've got another review coming up for you now. Well, not exactly a review, another one of those Argos Catalogue walkthroughs that I've not done for the past 8 months. This one, as we take a trip back down memory lane to autumn-winter 30 years ago, 1989, and this is the what the old Argos catalogue used to look like. This is the front cover of it. So let's take a browse through and let's see what great products got offered 30 years ago in autumn winter 1989. So here we have the front cover. The old regular jewellery and stuff here from Elizabeth Duke. Here from Argos, all these gold rings. 9-carat gold rings, gold earrings. Basically women's jewellery here. Gold necklaces. Jewellery for men. 9-carat gold gift sets. Now with the watches. It gets to some of the exciting bits. Oh, the old Seiko watches there. There's all the old Loris watches. This one right here. This camera can get it in view. This one right here, this Loris, which was £4.95 back then. I used to have that watch quite a long time ago. Casio watches. All these great, fantastic Casio watches they used to have in 1989. There's all grandfather clocks and wall clocks there on the right hand side. Carriage clocks. Alarm clocks. This one here on the far right, if you can get it. And right there is a Mickey Mouse alarm clock there, which was £8.95 back then. No digital alarm clocks there on the left, and cigarette lighter gift sets on the right, pens. All nice gift sets here. back to the days of the 1980s. I used to love this. I used to love this. This one just right here, this insignia. Guess that I used to have quite a lot of that, deodorant, and also Brute 33. My dad used to have that, which is just there. A selection of collectible porcelain dolls that my mum used to have. Now we come to hair dryers. We come to hair dryers right here. Curling tongs. The shavers, men's shavers. Anybody remembers this bit of 1989 classic nostalgia here? There's the old Remington micro screen shaver. That was £19.45 back then, which was a mains shaver, not rechargeable. Oh no, Braun and Phillips. One's there on the right. Oh, battery shavers here at the top here. All bathroom stuff. Inflatable camping airbeds at the bottom. That's a nice duvet set there. That's still what I like, that one. That's quite nice. Television MIDI units. All the home furniture here. Now this fire here. This is a bit similar to the one we have now. This one right here by Glenn. This is a bit similar to the one we've got now, but it's like the Dimplex Yield Mister electric fire. It's something similar to that, but there's one we have here at home. All portable. And all the old vacuum cleaners. Or cylinder cleaners, what they used to be called. Upright vacuum cleaners. There on the right hand side there. Sewing machines, kettles. And here's one that's a trip down memory lane here. And my mum used to have this. There's the Swan Compact Tees Made. That was £48.95 back then for that. Nice great trip down memory lane here with all this fantastic stuff. Toasters. All kitchen appliances here. Deep fat fryers, sandwich makers, microwaves. Just take a look at these pans for. Just take a look at these pans for a minute, just while I just do something. Right. So that's most of that's the pans. Let's skip right past this lot and get to the important stuff. Oh. If anyone remembers these back in the 1980s, when we all used to have cycles. Oh, we still have cycles. This is how the light set used to look like. This one right here by Everready. I used to have these, which is number 23, £5.25 each for a rear and front cycle lamp. Remember those? All DIY tool sets there. Oh. Sorry about that. There's a little bit of just trying to get it back to where it was. There we go. No. I'm not there. There we go. Now back to where it was. So that's the Black and Decker Workmate down here, which is still available today. Car seats, gardening, camping stuff. Ah, here we go. Here we go. This is the. I'll just get it back onto full screen a minute, just a second. There we go. Right, so photography. I know with two Polaroid cameras, classic Polaroid cameras. A couple of 110 cameras, like I shown you at the like what I shown you in Bradford on Tuesday at that Media Museum. the old 35mm cameras. This one right here, another 35mm, is this one. This Hanimex one. We used to have this one. Well, my dad used to have one like that. Our video camcorder bags just up here, tripods, binoculars, electronic typewriters, which are no longer available anymore, and the original typewriters just here, all calculators, telephones and answering machines. I can't believe they had one like this out back in 1989. I remember it so well though. Is this one right here? This one right here. This was you could actually buy this for the home. It was a payphone which accepted £1 coins, 10p's and 5p's. It was £139.95 back then for that. That was a home payphone. It's off British Telecom as well. All video and cassette storage cases just there. All cassette car stereos from back in the day. Electronic alarm clocks. Personal stereos. That we have here now. I used to have this one. This Alba cassette. The Alba cassette one just there. That was £12.95, and my dad used to have that one with the FM radio. Remember them both so well. And down here comes that classic example for storing your tapes and personal stereo. Remember this? The old sat pack. Used to be called a sat pack, but it had this main one here to store your personal stereo Walkman, and another compartment for 3 audio cassettes. Used to look like a bum bag. Remember that so well. More personal stereos here from Iowa, Toshiba, Sony. Radio cassette, the old radio cassette boom boxes down here. And like these, and down here, all the Sony Discman players, CD players. Very nice classic MIDI hi-fi systems here. And hi-fi systems with CD. Video and audio cassettes here, down here. What we have. the old TDK D90 cassette, Memorex, videotapes, Scotch, TDK. And this is when, and it was 1989 when the Astra satellite came into the scene. Was available in Argos, believe it or not, at £399. The analog Astra Sky with set top box there and dish. When the Astra satellite network came into our homes, remember that? Range of Yamaha keyboards here next now. The old Casio ones. And there's two here. There's two. Oh, wait a minute. Let's get back. Sorry about that. Just lost the keyboards there for a second. There we go. And there's two here that I still have now that you've probably seen on YouTube quite recently. There's one of them. There's my classic PSS 580 Yamaha keyboard there, which was £149 back then. And there's another one I have just. There's another one I have just down here, which I still have. It's the classic Yamaha PSS 780 keyboard. I'll still have both of them now. And still in mint condition as well. So now here's the toys. Preschool toys for children. The old classic Etch-a-Sketch just down here. Now more is more electronic games. There's quite a few here that I used to have, which is very old, with true classics. Now with this one right here, which was the Tomy Racing Turbo Dashboard, there in the middle. Remember that? £17.95 back then. That's over here. The Tomytronic 3D. I used to have that as well. And this, which was the grandstand. This here, if you can see it here, just where my finger is. That was the grandstand Outrun LCD electronic game. True classics here from 1989, 30 years ago. And I used to have one of these as well. This I used to love this. This was great. This little electronic robot. It used to be called Tommy Dingbot. It used to be called the Dingbot. It was £8.95 back then. No Game & Watch games there. Tommy Speak and Spell. I mean Texas Instruments Speak and Spell. Classic toys here, which I used to just showing you some of the classic toys in which I used to have when I was young. Also the old Lego Technic range here. I used to have one of those as well when I was young. Some scale electric sets. Including this one, which you can see there right in the middle, the Mighty Metro set, which had 2 mini Metro cars. I used to have that. And now to some the action toys. Action toys now for the Transformers. Transformers and Action Force toys there. And the Ghostbusters. The Ghostbusters action toys and figures. I used to have these 4 figures here, which was Egon, Ray, Winston and Peter from the Ghostbusters. And also that card, like the Ecto 1 card there, I used to have that as well. That was all I had basically out of the Ghostbusters. Excuse me. Which is based on that cartoon series of the real Ghostbusters. Action games coming your way now though. Including that one there. Clone I had that one. It's Action GT Space Attack down here. All good classic stuff here from the 1980s. More board games there. Blockbusters, Scrabble. And that's it. That was all the that's it basically. That's been the 1989 catalogue. Here comes those living in the Manchester area. We can get it just here. You can just see just there was the Central Manchester Argos Superstore, which was on Central Retail Park in Ancoats, which is no longer there anymore. Oldham Street, which is no longer there anymore, and the Arndale Centre, which is still with us today. That was been a trip down memory lane. But all that great stuff there from the Argos Catalogue 30 years ago. 30 years ago, for a massive 30 years ago, from autumn winter 1989, So I've been Big D Vinyl 2012, and I'll be having another one very, very soon. This, but as I've reviewed quite a couple of catalogues from the 1980s, and the next one I do will be from the 1990s, from autumn winter 1990. That'll be coming up here very, very soon. So watch this space. I've been Big D Vinyl 2012, and I'll see you again soon.